Welcome here. We are excited to bring to you our product experience, talking about probiotics today. So what I'll do is throw it over to Sharon right away, and she can share about Vital Biome.
Sure. No, I would love to. So I started taking Vital Biome just as an extra add-on. I kind of thought, at the time Plexus was sending us a free bottle of Vital Biome as they introduced the product. So I thought I would take it, and I took it according to the directions. I took one in the morning, as it says. But what's interesting is it was supposed to help with your mood, and it was supposed to help you be more chill and all of these things. And what I noticed in my case was I was a monster. Those for that first week or two, I was a monster. By about 6 p.m. every night, I was in a rotten mood. I was yelling at my kids. I'm not a yeller. I felt horrible. Oh, I was like super emotional, all these things. And I stopped Vital Biome completely because I thought, I wonder. And it went away. So I know that Vital Biome is good for you. So I actually went and I reintroduced it very, very slowly. I literally took one every 4 days, and then one every 3 days, and then one every 2 days. And I want to say it took me almost a month to get fully onto Vital Biome. Since then, I actually love the product. I've noticed it makes me a lot more chill. My ability to roll with it has definitely increased. My husband Ben, on the other hand, he just takes it. He takes it maybe in the morning before he goes to work, maybe on an empty stomach, maybe with food, maybe without food, maybe right before bed. And it doesn't bother him, and he just jumped right in and he was fine. What he noticed right off the bat was his ability to deal with stress increased immediately. Yeah.
Well, like you, I was taking a probiotic and from Plexus, and so when Vital Biome came, I thought, we'll try it. I'm pretty easygoing. I really didn't think it was going to be a big deal, and when I started taking it, I didn't notice anything. I just thought it was fine. Took one in the morning, no biggie. Now, when I've had other people starting on it, they have noticed detox symptoms. I've had a couple of people experience nightmares and really, really scary, really, really life-like nightmares. And so that means that really slow start. And so Vital Biome, we think of it as a chill pill, but it absolutely can inspire emotional detox. So that's something to be aware of and something to consider. So after I'd used it for a while, Canada came out with ProBio CA. I thought, no biggie, I don't need the Vital Biome anymore. So I quit taking it. And I got myself into a situation and I was like irritated and annoyed and like really irritated and really annoyed. And I realized that Vital Biome, that was a good thing. And so, yes, I absolutely am back taking my Vital Biome. I take it every morning, first thing in the morning. Love it.
Well, I started taking Vital Biome because Canada opened and we were having a shift on how we were ordering. And I thought, okay, I'll get on board. And I started full-fledged, really didn't notice anything. And CA came out and I thought, okay, I don't notice anything, I'll stop. Well, I noticed that everything irritated me and I was snappy. And it was not pleasant. So I started taking it again, which is really interesting hearing you guys talk about the different detox, because my husband has only ever taken 1 to 2 a week, because if he takes them more than that, he feels agitated and unsettled and jittery, almost is how he describes it to me. So he likes it just the once or twice a week, and that's how he takes it, and we like it when he takes it that often. And my 15-year-old started taking it more than a year ago, and we all appreciate when she has it. We don't go without for her.
That is excellent. I also started taking it when it first came out because it was a new product, and why wouldn't I? I didn't think I needed it, but I did. I was told it was a chill pill, and we were moving and doing a pretty big change in our life. So I thought, yeah, sure. So I took it for quite a while. Like I almost think it was a year even I took it. And then I thought, well, I don't really need this, so I'll cut some expense and whatever. And then COVID was coming, and I was noticing I wasn't really coping the same way as I had previously done through some stressful times. And so that has made a lot of difference for me. And I take one in the morning with ease. I'm told that that reacts well together, so I do it. Take one in the morning, and I've never noticed a detox on it, which is interesting to me hearing these other stories because I'm quite sensitive. My husband takes one every day. Actually, no, he takes two. Sorry, I just lied. He takes two, and it has been pivotal for him and his blood pressure, actually. It's been really good. So it's just something part of our day to day, and I don't really even think much of it, which is really quite interesting. The other product we were going to talk about is ProbioCA. So, yeah.
Okay. I take probiotic exactly as it says in the bottle. I take it, oh, I think it says it exactly in the bottle. I take it at night right before I go to bed. It's the last thing that I do. I love it. It's a great product. It's I've just noticed it's an amazing all around probiotic. So happy to do that.
I started taking ProbioCA when it came available in Canada. I had been taking Probio 5, so I just simply switched. ProbioCA's got more probiotics. It's also got some other ingredients, and I thought, that's a great deal. So I also take it at night. Although, if I go somewhere for a meal that I think I may not digest really well, I take a ProbioCA with the meal. The extra enzymes, those extra probiotics just support my digestion amazing. And that really does reduce the bloating, reduce all the yuck. So I really appreciate that. I have a friend who was taking her ProbioCA at night all of the time. And she said to me, I was having some trouble sleeping. And so she took the suggestion to take her ProbioCA in the morning instead of the evening. And her comment is, I am sleeping better. But what I really noticed was my bowel movements. They went from small ones, maybe twice a day, to at least 2 good ones every day. So if the timing isn't quite working for you, tweak, adjust, talk to your upline, of course, but there might be a better time for you. Everybody's body is different.
That's really interesting. I was taking 2 at night and feeling a little bloated in the afternoons, but doing quite well and enjoying it, but was wondering about my bowel movements. And I had discussed moving my bile cleanse up, shifting that around a bit. I need magnesium. But in the conversation, some brilliant lady said, why don't you take more ProbioCA? I was like, oh, that's going to help me move more? So now I'm taking 4 at night, and yes, definitely having much more movement. But now that I hear that story, I'm wondering if I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night, what that would do.
Yeah, very interesting. I also started with the ProbioCA when it first came to Canada. That was just what I did. And I take 2 in the evening, and after talking with Sherry and learning about this, I'm also transitioning. So I'm now doing 1 at night, 1 in the morning, and going to slowly turn it over to be the morning to see if that affects my sleep, and just enjoying trying different things. My whole family takes ProbioCA. Actually, I have 3 kids and a husband. They all take it. The part I'd like to share with you is my 12-year-old, and I do have his permission. He was a chronic bedwetter till he was 11, and like I could not have told you there was one dry night ever, not ever. And we tried all the things. I started him on ProbioCA, and the second day being on it, he has not peed the bed since. So gut health and bedwetting, who knew? But yeah, so I'm a big fan. This mom's a big fan of ProbioCA. But yeah. So next we're going to talk about Probio 5.
Okay, I love Probio 5. That's actually the first Plexus probiotic that I tried. It comes from the States, and it helped me with all kinds of just candida overgrowth issues, which for me, it looked like eczema, and it was eczema and rashes and stuff, things like that came out. But the real reason that I still really love ProBio 5 is I give it to my littles sometimes. So ProBio 5, you have the ability to open it up, and that powder is not tasting bad at all. So you can sprinkle it in applesauce, you can put it in a little bit of plain yogurt, in a smoothie, right, in a bottle, whatever you need to, and get it in them. My 6-year-old, who is big enough to go and swallow the tablet, I noticed that she had a little plantar wart a while ago. She showed me on her foot, and I thought, I wonder. I gave her a ProBio 5, and I kid you not, probably 2 weeks into taking a ProBio 5 every night before she went to bed, her body pushed that wart right out, which was amazing and pain-free. It didn't hurt her at all. And I've noticed too, if her sleeping gets kind of messed up, right, the ProBio 5 actually helps her sleep deeper and helps her sleep better, and will get her back on track very quickly. Yeah.
Awesome. So yes, I started on ProBio 5 also, and we in Canada can still get ProBio 5, which is very, very cool. We can just make an order to the US and bring it in for our own use, which is absolutely fabulous. Because yes, it does seem like there are some benefits that you're hearing about, that ProBio CA maybe isn't accomplishing what you're looking for, or maybe you're looking for something a little more. Add ProBio 5. And I have done that and found that I do find some benefits from actually using both of them. But interestingly enough, what I have found is heartburn has never been an issue for me. So if I get heartburn, I realize it's a detox. And I can absolutely, because I've done it, put myself into detox and create heartburn by taking too many ProBio CA and ProBio 5 at night. So if I think that I need some extra probiotic, I need to do something digestion-wise, something that's not working, I make sure to spread them out throughout the day. So as you're getting started, you may notice that detox is a part of your story, and you want to make sure you're drinking your water and maybe slowing down on your products a little bit. And remember that the guidelines on the bottles and or the guidelines that we start you with, which is a slower start, are simply guidelines for people that are basically healthy. These are not therapeutic dosages in any way. So if we talk about using more than is recommended or suggested, that's our personal experience, and it's more of a therapeutic situation.
So I started with ProBio 5, and I had never taken a probiotic consistently ever before that. So it was very good. And for me, every time I added one, it took my body a while to adjust. There was that up and down, settle in, okay. Sleep is consistent, bowel movements are consistent. Water consumption, of course, should always be consistent. But we all know that goes up and down too. And so I noticed I had to be consistent with that product.
Yes, and I'm the same as most of you. I guess that I started with the ProBio 5 with the triplex when I started my health journey, and it changed my life. And then I just moved to ProBio CA because it was new and it was available in Canada. But after hearing all this, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to order some ProBio 5 and experiment, because why not? So that would be how we're going to leave you today, just with the advice of talk to people, your upline, your sideline, whoever. Talk to people, talk about how you take your product, and maybe look into that more, and just learn and hear other ways of doing it, because it may just change things significantly for you, and it's worth the conversation. So thanks for joining us, and that's all we have for you.